Speaking of your wife, Varun, how does it work? Mixing business and personal life. You share a home, but you also share the workspace. Does it work out? I've always been intrigued by such partnerships.
Yeah. In fact, in a recent interview, Ghazal was talking about the fact that how when we were raising early on, right, during our angel days, etc., right, one of the things that investors used to ask, oh, what if you separate? What if you guys divorce, right? And she was like, at least business तो बंद दो, मतलब आप पैसे चाहे मत दो, but divorce तो मत कराओ, right? So just in jest, but I believe it all depends on two things. One, how passionately you believe in an idea and in the business, and because this thing happened because we were doing it out for our son, and I think that joint purpose was so strong, and then the purpose of just growing it, building it, has been equally growing on both of us. So even if we end up sort of having such conversations, being taken to home or waking up at 12 just to discuss this new idea, we are pretty excited about it. It doesn't create dissensions. And I think the second most important thing is just the right communication structures. I think from very early on we did realize that we're going to be working together, and hence we specifically focused on division of responsibilities, be it at home or at work, and to be very clear, and that understanding between the two of us very clear, that these functions I'll manage, these functions you manage, and let's ensure that while we keep sort of giving our opinions and suggestions around each other's functions, be it at home or be it at work, but the final decision on that function lies with whoever is accountable for that, right? So I think that clear communication has helped us run this well, and we are very, very happy. Probably an example of how couples can work together and run and build great businesses.
May you always stay that way, Varun. Finally, let me ask you about your choice of brand mascots. Many years ago when you started off, it was Shilpa Shetty, and now it's the youthful Sarah Ali Khan. Take us through that change of choices, because it seems to be marking a shift in your communication strategy as well.
So Shilpa was a very natural choice, and not just as an ambassador, she also came on board as an investor at that time. And we were very young. We were almost like 1.5 years into our journey of the brand, and it was largely a baby care brand at that time. And the insight that we were operating on was moms trust other moms, right? And Shilpa was that national face which represented that mother who stood for wellness and who stood for great healthy choices, right? And which is where we felt that she was a face which was an absolute match to the DNA of the brand, right? And honestly, she continues to be on that journey with us. We still have her on most of our ranges, including baby face washes, right? But over the journey, we also realized that as the brand, we were getting into multiple categories, right? We were also appealing to different kind of age groups, right? So while the mother age group, which is the 25 to 35, is where we were very well entrenched, and the 18 to 24, which is the younger age group, is also an age group we wanted to appeal to, because it's a large buying group, right? So which is when choosing a younger celebrity or mascot to represent that hair as a category and get into that age group and take more share in that age group sort of started. And that's how the choice of celebrities has evolved. And even after that, we, for example, got Samantha on board, right? Because we realized that as we were getting into a more mass television oriented strategy on some of our categories in Mamaearth, and we wanted to make more relevant vernacular and regional communications, right, which are better done with a regional star rather than a Hindi star. So though that's how the progression of celebrities have been made.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.